So what happened to David and Goliath at the Valley of Elah? The Israelites was led by King Saul in the battle with the Philistines at the Valley of Elah. The two armies, the army of the Israelites and the army of the Philistines, they were facing themselves at the battlefield, ready to fight the war. So a giant of the Philistines stepped out and challenged the army of the Israelites that they should send someone to fight with him one-on-one that is going to defeat whosoever they send. And he also mocked the God of the Israelites. So David, the young shepherd boy, arrived at the scene of the war to deliver food to his brother who were fighting at the war, and he was unaware of the Goliath of the Philistines. So when David got to the scene of the war and he heard Goliath mocking the God of the Israelites and challenging the army of the Israelites, David was like, why is nobody fighting this man? Why are people not ready to fight this man? So David offered to fight Goliath despite the fact that he's a young shepherd boy and he had no military experience. He said the God of the Israelites is going to give him victory over Goliath. So when David offered to fight Goliath, he decided to clothe him in the army's clothes, but instead he chose to fight Goliath by stones which he put in his shepherd bag. Then the fight began to fight. They began to fight. Goliath tried to kill David with his arrow. David dodged, and David took out a sling with a stone that has attached on it and threw it to the forehead of the Goliath, and he hit him with his forehead and he fell to his face on the floor. So David brought out the sword of the Goliath and cut off the head of the Goliath. When all this happened, the army of the Philistines flee for their lives, while the army of the Israelites run after them in celebration of the victory that they have over Goliath. So after David successfully defeated Goliath, he became an hero in Israel and also a famous person in the whole of Israel. To have a deeper understanding of this story, you can read 1 Samuel chapter 17. Peace.